souls, and welcome back to a February weekly reading vlog. Winter is softening, there's a hint of warmth returning in the air, and this week is all about reading gentle, hopeful reads. Also in February, I have the challenge of reading, finishing a book every 4 days in February, because I have to read 8 books in February. Due to the fact that I said that however many books I buy the month before, I have to read in the month that is on its way. We did originally buy 9, but I finished an extra book in January, so I only have to read 8, meaning I have to finish a book every 4 days. So to help us, this week, we are actually doing this challenge, and I will not forget that we're doing this challenge. Random number generator is choosing how many pages I read a day. I started this challenge on Sunday, and I really not have been doing well with it. Like, I would just randomly start listening to music and just not read for the rest of the night. So it's not really been a focus heavy week at all this week. So we're restarting this challenge. So I'm still on 153. By the time we would have got to Thursday, I should have been on 435, but no, we're sniffly this morning. But I am going to be going to my course at 1 today until 4, so it's like 3 hours of being there. And I am also going to be doing my random number generator as to how many pages I'm supposed to read today. I am going to put a bookmark where I'm supposed to be today, so let's generate. Okay, 33. 33 is not bad. I can do that. Right. I'm putting this as a rule for myself. Unless I have done the challenge for today, I am not allowed to listen to music while I'm at home on my Bluetooth speaker, because that's what I've been doing just randomly, and it's not a good vibe because it's just I'm falling behind on reading, and I was supposed to have finished this on the 4th. It is now the 5th of February, and I'm not even like halfway through or 75% through or anything. I should have finished this yesterday, but I didn't. So we're gonna do this today. 33 pages. I think that'll get us up to 186. So hopefully I can do it, and then I can listen to music when I want to. Hello. So although I wanted to just dance after my mock interview, I did do the challenge. I read 33 pages yesterday, so I am now on chapter 21, which is page 187. And we're going to generate from 1 to 291 how many pages I need to read today. So let's go. It just landed on 205. Oh my days. I don't know if I could do that. I'm gonna. Okay. So either 2 or 205. My days. I don't think I'll be able to do the 205, but I'll try, I guess. Hi. So, it's been 10 days since I last updated you. Basically, I did my mock interview, and then the week after that was celebration week, and I was stressing about celebration week. And then I fell ill. I got a cold, and I'm still getting over the cold because it has turned into a cough, and I think I've got some sort of like throat infection or chest infection. I'm not too sure. But that's how I've been going recently, and I haven't really had the motivation to read lately. but I've had the motivation today and I'm on page 335. I'm still trying to make it to 391 before I do day 3 of this challenge. So I do apologize for being late with this challenge. I'm really enjoying. Sorry, had to take a break because I started coughing. I'm really enjoying Shadow of the Gods right now. It's getting really interesting. Orca is trying to find her son, who has been taken. Elvar, Varg has just found like 24 bodies with the Blood Swan. And then you have Elvar, who I can't remember what she's doing. It's been so long since I've read a chapter of Elvar, I don't remember what she's doing. Oops, that's not good. Because it's just been Orca and Varg at the minute. Like, it's just been between them two. Like, switching between them two. And it's just like, huh, okay. So, yeah, that's where we're going. That's how we're vibing. And I'm also going to start Spark of the Everflame as soon as I finish Shadow of the Gods on my Kindle. Read a few chapters of that a day and read a physical book as well for continuation station. So that's what we're doing at the moment. Hello. So, successfully did day 2. Basically with this video, I am just doing the challenge and coming back to you when I finish and complete the challenge. So we have 87 pages left of just Shadow of the Gods. So let's see how many pages I need to read before I update you again. 3. I can do that. Like, no problem at all. So I'll update you for that. And this is going to be day 3. We're back here. It's only been a few minutes and I've completed that challenge for day 3. So, day 4, 34 pages. Let's go. Hello. So, I would have done more for this challenge yesterday. But one, our electric went at 9 a.m. and for some reason we couldn't turn it back on. So we had engineers out until like 2 p.m. yesterday and it just threw me off of my day's plan. So we're doing it today. I have 40 pages left of this. So what we're going to do is, I think, I want to finish this today. So we're going to combine the 40 with 308 because my spinner wheel chose Shadow and Bone. And I have the beautiful collector's edition. So, basically, in Shadow of the Gods at the moment, at page 400, I'm just warning you, we do lose someone. And this was someone who I was very attached to. So, be warned about that. Elva is on an adventure in another world, like another land sort of thing. Orca is in the Boneback Mountains, and then Varg, I think, is in the Boneback Mountains as well, and he's just killed a dragon, dragon-blooded person, and they are not easy to kill either. So let me just get the random number generator up, and I'll be right back. Alright, let's do this. It's 24 pages, which is still in Shadow of the Gods, because I did one page 1 to 349. So only 24 pages. Because I only read 10 pages yesterday. So, okay. Guess we're reading to page 465 and then I'll be back with you. Hello. So, me and Josh have been having a kind of reading day. He hasn't read as much, but. Oh,
Shirley.
Sherlock's really like gripping on. So, I don't have much left of this. There's been like a couple of twists at the minute, and it's like, what the fuck? And there's a couple of what the fuck moments near the end of this. So, we're going to add the pages that I have on left of this onto the 308 of Shadow and Bone. And we're going to do the random number generator. And it said 312, so that's majority. That's finishing this and not filming, reading majority of Shadow and Bone. Josh, do you want to do an update?
Been shooting and shit. The story is this one's a bit more mixed because it's like like let's both eat shot. It's kind of like
Don't eat the mic.
It's kind of like from 3 to 4 different viewpoints, so it kind of jumps between every like chapter. It's interesting so far. I don't think this is my highest rated, but if I had to rate this right now, I'd give it like maybe a 3.5 out of 5. Because I don't know, the pacing's fine, the storytelling's fine. It's just the way it's wrote. I think Nick Kime has kind of somewhat dropped the ball on this one, but I'm only like that way through it, so I still got a bit to go. So I could change my mind. It could go up to a 4.40 or 4.5, maybe with a 5-star.
Don't try and eat the mic.
Why not? Why can't I eat the mic?
But yeah, that's our update together.
Yeah.
Let's try this a third time. The first time, my microphone died. Second time, my dog started going absolutely crazy for no reason. Because my niece was doing something. I think she was like getting the bed up or something. I'm not too sure. But I finished Shadow of the Gods by John Gwynne this morning. I gave it 5 stars. This was really enjoyable. I'm a massive mythology nerd, so you give me any book that's mythology inspired, I will eat it up like no tomorrow. I enjoyed learning more Norse stuff. There was actually like a couple of creatures that I didn't know about that was Norse. And also learning more about the creatures that I already knew about. And the characters were amazing. Like, you are following 3 characters in this, 3 point of views. There is Varg, who is a man who wants to avenge his sister. There is a woman called Orca, who is just trying to like get by in life with her family, and she has to avenge for her family as well. And then Elvar is a shield maiden who hates her father and hates what he wants, what sort of life he wants her to live. So that's the basics of this, because I will admit the back of this, the blurb of this is very, very vague. It doesn't actually tell you what it's about or anything. So those are like things about this book that aren't exactly spoilers. They're not big spoilers. They are mainly plot based things that I've just told you. So you know what to expect in this. But this, I can't wait to read the second one, because the ending of this made me question things, and now I want to know answers. I need answers. So yeah, finished that this morning, and then I've just been reading Spark of the Everflame by Pen Cole, and I am currently on page 22. So we've met a woman called Diane, and basically they're celebrating this festival called the Forging. which is to do with descended and mortals coming together peacefully. And she is some sort of warrior, but she doesn't know her real father. And her real father, she's just found out, is actually alive. So that's interesting. I am wanting to get to chapter 6 of that today. And then once I've reached chapter 6, we're going to start Shadow and Bone. So because I'm reading on my Kindle as well as physically, I'm going to be counting these Kindle pages towards this challenge. So I am buddy reading this with my friend Casey, and we're both having a good time. She's already at chapter 6. I started this later than her because I needed to go to the shop. So, yeah. I'm going to go and continue reading Spark of the Everflame and get to chapter 6, and I'll update you a little bit later. Hello. So, I'm on page 58, meaning I have 12 more pages to read until I have got to chapter 6. And basically, we've met Diane, and the prologue was really, really good. It actually caught me. And then we've also learned about her mother, her father, her little brother, her lover, like, well, not really lover, but like someone she has a crush on, but she's taking things slow with him because she's very iffy about love. And basically, these children got hurt, and I'm not sure. Well, someone was showing off their powers to these children, and they got hurt due to it as well, which isn't good. It's never good. But Diane and Lana and also Mora, they're all healing these children. So that's where we're at. It's very interesting so far. And I really like Princess Lillian. She's very, very sweet. You have descended people who have magical powers and are immortal. And then you also have the mortals. They live together, but most of the descended live in this palace. And the mortals are not allowed in there unless they are healers and are called by the descended people. Apologies if you hear my pug being a gremlin in the background. She's literally rolling around on her back being a little bean. So, just thought I'd do a quick reading update. I'm on chapter 12 of Spark of the Everflame. Today I'm trying to reach chapter 13 of that, which is not going to take me too long. And then I'm 41 pages through Shadow and Bone. I'm enjoying both. So there's been a battle in Shadow and Bone, and they have been attacked by these monsters, and they think that the woman Alina created some sort of magic to get rid of the Volcra because her friend was hurt. Her childhood friend was really badly hurt, and I honestly thought that he had died, so I started tearing up a little bit, not gonna lie. And then with Spark of the Everflame, our main character Diane is struggling with stuff that like around her mother, like stuff that she's finding out about her mother, and she's also struggling with symptoms of this illness that she had when she was a kid. She's also found out that her mother has been giving her a illegal illegal substance to suppress. I think it's suppressing her powers. and I have a theory as to who her father could possibly be, because there's only one person that has the key to unlock the cage of the powder that she's been taking. So that's what's happening. They're both pretty intense. I'm enjoying both of these, and I'm keeping up with both stories, really. Even though they're both fantasy, keeping up with both of them. There is a little bit of spice in Spark of the Everflame as well, but it's not to the point where the book is mostly about spice. No, it's mostly based on the plot. There's just a little bit of spice, which I'm fine with. I prefer books like that anyways. Hello, so this is the last challenge for this vlog, and then the next vlog that I'll be doing is going to be actually this challenge, but in an actual week. This has not been a week because, mental health went downhill and I felt terrible that I wasn't actually doing very well in this. So I read 20 more pages than I was supposed to do on this, in this book. I was supposed to read like up to 121 or 122. Yeah, 122. Because I had already read 177 pages of Spark of the Everflame, and then I had finished Shadow of the Gods as well. Speaking of Shadow of the Gods, I actually bought Hunger of the Gods today because, why not? And I was supposed to read 312 pages. I have done that. So we're going to do 1 to 166 because I only have 166 pages left of this. And we're going to generate 36 pages. So I'll see you very, very soon. And then the next vlog that I'll be doing will be this challenge, but in an actual week. Oh, gosh. Hello. Way to start the outro, honestly. So I reached page 178. We're very, very close to 75%, but you'll probably see that in the next vlog that I'm going to do. So that's it for this February reading vlog. Thank you so much for joining me in these in-between moments between the pages.